So for the last couple weeks, you've seen us teasing a logo that looks like a big C, a small O, and then the O is underlined. And so what I want to do is just make a real quick video and explain to you what that means and kind of just tell you about an initiative for 2025 that we're really, really excited about. So that logo for us stands for the term collect. And collect is the name of an initiative that we're going to bring to you once a month for the whole calendar year 2025. And if it goes well, I suspect that we'll roll that into 2026 and keep that going for a while. But basically what we wanted to do is we looked at our business and our audience and our customer base. What we recognize is that we kind of have two types of customers. First off, we have your everyday guy who likes to hunt. And he likes a black duck call or a muted tone duck call. And he uses it pragmatically. It's a tool in his arsenal. But then we have another group of customers that are a little bit different than that first group of customers, and they don't get to hunt necessarily as much as that first group. But that group of hunters really identifies and can relate with hunting through the mechanism of collecting duck calls. And that's not a perfect description of both groups, but what we recognize is that we have these customers who really enjoy it when we make small groups of calls, like a one-off batch or something, because it becomes collectible to them and it becomes a really cool experience for them to be able to participate with us in something that matters at the time. And so what you're going to see from us is 12 batches in 2025, and we're going to call this series Collect. Within each one of those batches, every call will be numbered. We'll do a different number of calls each time, but we're going to build in elements that are collectible within the entire 12-month batch, but we're also going to build in some elements that are collectible within each month's batch. And so I think as I back up and I look at our business here at Rolling Thunder, one of the things I'm the most proud of is that at every level, whether it be in the tuning room with Drake and Riley, whether it be in the machine shop with Daniel and Russ, whether it be in the leather studio with Lanier and Aaron, or whether it be in our turkey call department with Josh Grossenbacher and his team, we are a house full of really, really talented craftsmen. And outside of the calls, one of the areas that we're incredibly blessed and talented in is the art department. I mean, Tyler Spitzmiller is an unbelievably talented graphic designer and artist in his own right, and so is Jacob German. And so I think in this series, this Collect, what you'll see are a couple of things. First, you'll see a really cool collaboration between all our different departments, and you'll see the craftsmanship that Rolling Thunder brings to the market. You'll see that available in each one of these batches. Secondly, I think the thing that you'll see is, because these are not going to be an unlimited number, and because they're not going to be around forever, and because we're not going to do them again after we release a batch, I think that what you'll see is a secondary market value on these calls that is higher than the initial purchase price. And so what we hope will happen is that during the months of the year, you will enjoy participating in duck hunting and duck season when it's actually not duck season, by being able to collect duck calls and to build a collection around various elements within this series. And so we're super excited. If you look on the calendar, this first launch is going to be January the 20th, which happens to be Inauguration Day. And so I think you'll really like the call that we've got this month. The other thing that I think you'll enjoy is that we're going to bring some new apparel to bear with each one of these batches. And so lots of exciting things for us in 2025. We really hope that you'll enjoy these calls. We hope we'll get some feedback from you. Hope that you'll participate in these launches. And at the end of the day, we hope some of you guys will put together some really, really cool collections within the Collect series. So super excited for 2025 and all that we've got to offer you this year at Rolling Thunder Game Call.